The Kentucky Chamber works day in and day out to make the Commonwealth a great place to live and work. For the past several years, our focus in Frankfort has been to help get the state's financial house in order during a tough recession. From reforms of the state's unemployment insurance trust fund and the public retirement systems that were facing insolvency, to advocating for pro-growth tax reform and to highlighting the state's spending trends in our leaky bucket reports, the Chamber has worked tirelessly to represent Kentucky employers who pay about 40% of the state's taxes. During the 2013 session, we led the battle cry on public pension reform. Kentucky's bond ratings had already been downgraded 3 times, and our state was ranked near the bottom in fiscal health. To solve the problem, more than 50 business organizations rallied behind the Chamber to make Kentucky lawmakers aware of the train wreck that would occur if the public pension systems were not reformed substantially. In addition to maintaining constant pressure on the pension issue at the Capitol, we created an unprecedented statewide media campaign urging legislators to pass meaningful reforms. We're proud to say that these efforts and a strong bipartisan effort by Governor Beshear, Senate President Stivers, and Speaker Greg Stumbo resulted in the adoption of a more sustainable retirement plan that will save taxpayers more than $10 billion over the next 20 years. The Kentucky Chamber's top overall priority, improving education, also made progress during the 2013 session. 3 key bills passed through a bipartisan effort. First, the high school dropout age, championed by Governor and Mrs. Beshear, was raised from 16 to 18. Second, qualified high school students can now graduate early. And third, the Kentucky Board of Education is now required to establish an evaluation system for teachers and principals that takes into account student progress. The Chamber has also been working to improve education on its own. The Kentucky Chamber Foundation created the Leadership Institute for School Principals in 2011. Since then, Chamber has invested more than $1.5 million and offered more than 150 school principals from across the state executive-level leadership training at the Center for Creative Leadership in Greensboro, North Carolina. Chamber members across Kentucky have stepped up to sponsor principals from their home counties at $9,000 per principal. The Chamber is also continuing its push to encourage educators and lawmakers to stay the course with Kentucky's new, tougher academic standards. Kentucky was the first of 45 states to adopt the Common Core standards, and for the first time, we'll be able to compare our students' progress against international standards. Chamber President Dave Atkinson toured the state with Kentucky Education Commissioner Terry Holliday to present the message together, Business Supporting Education. To add some muscle behind this message, a group of nearly 70 Kentucky business leaders, led by Hilliard Lyons CEO Jim Allen, formed Business Leader Champions for Education to support Kentucky's efforts to build a world-class workforce. Employers in Kentucky need a business climate that is competitive on both national and international levels. Last year, we took a close look at how the state compares to surrounding states. Our Ready for Jobs report showed good news and bad news. Kentucky enjoys excellent rankings in the cost of living and the cost of doing business, and scores better than average in our business tax climate and infrastructure. We also have lower than average health insurance and workers' compensation costs. However, we trail the nation in income, poverty, health status, education attainment, and tort liability. Just like any business, our Commonwealth cannot afford to gloss over its weaknesses. We have to hit them head on and find solutions. The Chamber has developed specific strategies for overcoming these challenges. The Chamber regularly ranks as the top association in Kentucky for investing in advocacy. That's because virtually all issues taken up at the Capitol, hundreds of them, have implications for employers large and small, and we need a strong voice in Frankfort that clearly articulates the views of Kentucky's business people. Outside of the Capitol, the Chamber hosted more than 40 seminars for Kentucky's businesses, and we've had record-breaking attendance at those events. We've also placed a large emphasis on educating Kentucky businesses on the impact the federal health care law will have in the state. The Chamber recently launched a web portal that details the changes that are coming. Over the past several months, the Chamber has also created a partnership with Kentucky Employers Mutual Insurance that can save Chamber members up to 40% on workers' compensation insurance, a huge savings for some companies. And a program with automatic data processing, ADP, offers up to 25% savings on payroll and benefit services. We're also working to create an online marketplace for purchasing health insurance and other employee benefits. Here in Kentucky, we face some serious challenges: tax reform, educating our future workforce, creating new companies and sustaining the ones we've got, attracting new businesses, and overcoming poverty and drug abuse. All of these are challenges where the business community has to be at the table and in some cases provide leadership. That's why your support is critical. Our mission remains the same and our motto says it best: uniting business, advancing Kentucky.